Okay, it's June 4th, 2021. This is Farm Talk Friday.
Here we go. Farm Talk 4.
Maybe 5. I'm Ken Jordan. This is my wife, the beautiful Janine Jordan.
Aww. So,
Well,
Ken, with your foodie format, what do you want to talk about? Eating or
Sure.
or beverages?
Yeah, well, we'll talk a little bit about Rosa de Jamaica.
Okay.
This is what this is. This is a hibiscus plant, whatever.
It's a type of hibiscus. Yeah.
And down here they call it Rosa de Jamaica. And it's one of the annuals that we grow every year. We grow a lot of it. And we harvest it and process it and either freeze it or dry it. And then we make...
This is the dried.
Yeah.
So it turns into little... Well, it kind of breaks off. There's these florets, like the flower buttony part. How do we
The
describe
calyx.
that? The calyx. And so you peel that away from the seed, which is fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
And it will... What happens to your fingers when you do too many? It hurts or...
Oh, yeah.
Gets raw. Anyways, you can eat these. And they taste good frozen.
They taste good frozen, they taste good raw. They don't taste good on their own when they've been dried, but they're only good for tea when they're dried, and that's what we're drinking right here. We sweeten it with a little bit of tapa de dulce, which is the super raw sugar that they make around here
Yeah.
in fabulous Costa Rica.
And we're a supplier.
Yeah, and what?
We're a supplier for the Rosa de Jamaica. We supply someone with...
We are a supplier to La Hermosa Brewery.
That's right.
We're going to have to figure out how to tag them. Okay, so on my whole harvesting and eating thing, I'm going to be saying the same things every week if I keep doing it. Because
Mangoes.
First of all, I am not getting tired of mangoes. We're eating so much, and sometimes you get tired of a particular food, and I am not getting tired of the mangoes. I'm totally loving it. I'm so happy, and our tree is so full of many more big ones. And we're eating a lot of chaya, chica skill, Okinawa spinach.
We're not.
What?
We haven't had Okinawa spinach in
Oh, okay.
a few weeks.
But the other two, yes.
Yes.
And eating a ton of carambola dulce, which is star fruit, sweet star fruit.
Yeah, big crop of that.
Yeah.
And we just got a new dehydrator.
Got a new dehydrator.
So we might dehydrate some of them.
Yes, we're gonna dehydrate. We're gonna make some fruit leathers out of the Rosa de Jamaica, and we're gonna try slicing and dehydrating the star fruit. We'll see how that. We'll let you know on a future Farm Talk Friday.
Yes. Is it my turn to say something? Okay, so this week I was really busy planting the giant yoni and Goddess Gardens. So I just had some ideas in mind. Like I walk our property daily, and then I'm always visioning like what I want in certain spots, and I really like to propagate. So that would be taking like what we already have and cutting it and putting it somewhere else. But sometimes I don't have things that I want, and so we bought a whole bunch of stuff from friend Brack. He has a nice vivero.
La Hoja Nueva.
Yes. And they're these cute little, fairly drought tolerant, like pink flowers. They're called ixoras. And we bought a ton of them because I wanted them to like border pathways. And so I have to admit that I did not dig the holes. I thank Delvin for that. But I did plant all of them myself. So I had to like tear the bags, and the roots get like wrapped around and kind of hard. And, I wasn't watering them all the time because they don't need water a lot. So the dirt was kind of dry and I had to kind of break it up. You have to break up the soil before you plant it and break up the roots a little bit.
Well, let the roots
Like,
hang freely.
yeah. And so that was a lot of work. I feel like, I know I'm going to Kensanity a lot, but my hand was sore after trying to break up so much soil and whew. So anyways, I did a lot of future womanly service because these areas will be nice for the women in the community and the men. The men are invited into these places as well. But in the Yoni Garden, we can come rebirth ourselves we crawl into the womb. And then in the Goddess Garden, that will be, I'll talk about that in the future, but
All right.
that was kind of like my main work this week. It was a lot.
It was a lot. She's been working her butt off.
And I need to say one more thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plastic in this world, in like the gardening world. Like you buy plants and like a lot of times they're in like a plastic pot because it's, less expensive, or they're like wrapped in plastic. So I do have to say that I made a footprint, I bought a lot of plants, and there was a lot of plastic that I now have to deal with. But good thing that I eco-brick. And so, right now the moon is still waning for like another 5 days, I think. So I need to concentrate on getting more things in the ground. But in like a week or two, I'm gonna have a big project of like cleaning that plastic so I can eco-brick it later. So don't worry, I'm gonna take care of that plastic.
So now I'd like to bring attention to my t-shirt. This is the Vegas Golden Knights t-shirt, my hometown hockey team. And they're down 2-0 in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and they play tonight. So I'm wearing the shirt to try to bring them a little luck. Go Knights. All right, now.
I think we should be playing your music. Maybe that should bring them luck.
They need to play
Vegas bands.
They need to play more Crystal Method music at the hometown games. All right. Now I said I would be done with the chicken tractor by June 1st. Today is June 4th, and it is finished. There's brand new photos up online on the Green Wave House page and on my page, I think. It's done. It's all we need now is the chickens. So we'll be getting those as soon as possible. They're available intermittently at the co-op in town. I'll do a video review of it before next Friday, and we'll show all of the details and how it works. I'm super happy with the way it came out, and hopefully it works.
Yay. Just a little shout out to people that we can see. We have Dave Parker, Paul Barrett, Jimmy Newell, who says, nice shirt, Ken. Go Knights. Yeah, so more updates. I found out this week that you can get mud in your boots. Like you can have clean boots, and somehow like you're working outside and mud can still get inside of them.
It's amazing.
And mess up your clean feet.
Socks.
Or socks. Yeah. So maybe this is a little personal, but so I've been dealing with athlete's foot in between two specific toes that are like, they seem like they're welded together. And it's rainy season here, and I like to splash my feet in our pool a lot. So my feet were, I guess, like too wet all the time. And so anyway, I'm trying to figure that out naturally, of course. I'm having a lot of luck with, I grated an avocado seed and put it into coconut oil and set that outside for like several hours, like a full day's worth, and that's been helping a lot. And then the rest of it, like I put it into alcohol, and so I'll have that tincture available soon to use. But anyway, I was trying to like keep my foot clean and wear boots, because a lot of times I'll just be out there with my flip-flops on, and I don't care if I get muddy. And here I am making the extra effort, and I still got mud like in my toes. Like it went through the socks. I was a little upset about
And
that.
you have high boots too.
And I have high boots, yeah, not like short boots. So anyway, that was my farm struggle of the week. Hello to Jonty Pretzer. And I don't know, is that it?
I think that's it for Farm Talk Friday.
Woohoo! Trying to keep them short for you guys. Just wanting to check in, let you know what's going on here at Rancho Delicioso Green Wave House.
Hey, Jane.
Yay, Jane! She made it live. She must have put the kids down for a nap.
Okay, and you can always watch them back.
Later, yeah,
Later.
We'll be posting them. That's what a lot of people have been doing. And I wanted to say thank you guys so much for who's been tuning in and viewing it later. And we've been getting a lot of really positive feedback. And it's nice to hear, you know, people saying like, oh, hey, I couldn't make it for the live, but I watched it after and I'm loving it. And yeah, Jonty's like, keep it up. So, and Jane's definitely been saying, oh, and Tracy! So, anyways, we love you guys. I don't know if you have any ideas for us in the future, you could just like comment to us and let us know what you might want us to cover.
And Janine might read this.
And I will read them. I will read them. So we hope that you have a wonderful day. Happy Friday.
Great weekend.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I have to hit the button.
Oh yes. Okay. Ciao.
Right.